very happy to be here on stage and talk to all of you, and especially to Thibault, about the European future of Moldovan startups. But to start with, to set the scene, I would like us to talk a little bit about the whole vision of Europe regarding competitiveness and innovation, and why it is important, and how, and then we will get to how Moldova fits into the whole equation.
Thank you so much, Ionela, and good morning, good afternoon to everyone. I'm working in the European Commission in Brussels, in the Directorate General, which is responsible for the enlargement of the European Union and our cooperation with the EU's eastern neighborhood countries. I'm in charge, together with my colleagues, of programs supporting digitalization and innovation in Moldova. And one of them is the EU4Innovation East program, implemented by Expertise France. And we are today co-funding this event very proudly. So thank you again for coming, and thank you, of course, to the organizers for this beautiful event. The vision that we have in the EU regarding innovation is a vision which builds on this idea of putting competitiveness at the very heart of our agenda. And this is important for us because we realize that our independence depends very much on our ability to innovate and to compete on the global stage. And for this, we cannot work alone. We need to work with skilled partners, such as in Moldova. And I will explain you why. Because in Europe, we have a roadmap in terms of innovation, which is called the Competitiveness Compass. And it has three main objectives. So first of all, we want to close innovation gaps across the entire European Union and with our partners. And the reason is very simple, is because we want to leverage the strengths of the single market. So the single market is composed of 450 million people, and it accounts for approximately 20% of the world GDP every year. But we feel that we can do better. And for that, we want to facilitate the establishment of startups. We want to facilitate scale-ups. And we know that we need the very bright minds of entrepreneurs, such as in Moldova, to help us on this path. The second objective that we have in this competitiveness compass is to promote clean technologies, because we want to become a fully decarbonized economy. We are already producing 1/5 of the world's clean tech, and of course we want to increase this share, and that's why we are very happy to work with Moldova to tap into very good ideas that Moldovan entrepreneurs are developing in this field. And finally, we also want to make sure that we can reduce our strategic dependencies, and for this we need also to work with partners who are able to master critical technologies. And I will stop here. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being this open to the innovators from Moldova. If we go into more specifics, what would be the programs that the Moldovan founders and innovators would be eligible to start their realizing their dreams and building their startups?
Thanks a lot. So besides this political direction, which I've just mentioned, we have a lot of opportunities for Moldovan startups. And I will briefly mention the programs and the ongoing opportunities. The main program, which is our flagship program for research and innovation in the EU, is called Horizon Europe. It's a program that Moldova can benefit from. Actually, since 2021, there were more than 76 grants which were allocated to Moldovan research institutions, SMEs, startups, as part of the Horizon Europe calls. And last year, we have opened an Horizon Europe office in Chișinău. So I would encourage all the colleagues and the founders and the students in the room to also look up on the internet for Horizon Europe office in Moldova, in Chișinău, and you will see the wide range of opportunities that Horizon Europe is providing. To be even more specific when it comes to Horizon Europe, we had on the stage a few minutes ago the president of the board of the European Innovation Council. This is an EU body which is providing funding to startups based on this big Horizon Europe program. So there will be more opportunities thanks to Horizon Europe and such EU bodies. And to be very practical also on this note, with another EU body called the European Institute for Innovation and Technology, EIT, we have a call opened until the 8th of May. So if you look up on the internet, EIT Jumpstarter, you can apply for a potential grant of 10,000 euro. EIT Jumpstarter. So that's, in a nutshell, very concrete opportunities that we are providing through Horizon Europe. We also have Digital Europe.
Digital Innovation Hubs.
Yes, indeed. I'm very glad that in January we have announced the setup of European Digital and Innovation Hub in Moldova. This is the first of this kind. And actually, thanks to this, Moldova is now part of a large network of more than 100 digital innovation hubs in the EU. Those hubs are funded by the EU, so we are providing 2 million euros to set up this hub, and it provides a possibility for startups, for SMEs, for public institutions in Moldova to come and test any digital solutions that they have in mind, including on very advanced technologies such as on AI.
With this idea, test before invest. So you don't spend the money until you've tested your idea.
Absolutely, I think
it's very good.
Very important to test before investing. Yeah, and maybe I will stop here and I will turn to you, Ionela, because you have been yourself a key pillar of the Moldovan startup ecosystem. If I'm not mistaken, you've been at the very beginning, at the genesis of the ecosystem. You've seen the evolution across the years. So a very simple question from my side. What is your take on the evolution of the Moldovan startup ecosystem, and what is your vision looking ahead? How do you feel that it will become, how will it evolve in the next years?
Thank you for this comment. Yes, it's true. I've been at the origins of the startup movement here in Moldova, and there are some supporters from the very beginning in the room. I really believe in the potential of this ecosystem. Believe in you guys, the founders or the aspiring founders. As part of the EU4Innovation East, we have several interesting opportunities ahead of you. We are now in the process of developing a new grant mechanism together with the colleagues from Moldova Innovation Technology Park, and those will be small grants for pre-seed and seed stage startups. So grants, non-reimbursable, no equity taken, and hopefully it will help you to jumpstart, and then you will be more confident to go raise private investment. We also think that private capital is very important, and we will be trying to identify and train the local business angel investors so that they become more comfortable to believe in you and to help you start. We are supporting all the ecosystem organizations, with limited funding, the selection of the best ecosystem organizations with the best programs to continue their programs for the next year. And we're supporting several events, and very happy to be here with the Startup Moldova Summit as the main annual event of the year, and very happy that we are getting closer to this growing community of EU innovators and more EU programs are opened to us. Let's hope that we are joining the European family with full rights, not as visitors, but as members. And to your question, how I see the future of this ecosystem, seeing it grow to where it got until now, of course it will grow even faster because it goes exponential.
Thanks a lot, Ionela, and I think this is exactly what we aim at in the EU, to gradually integrate Moldova in the single market via very concrete initiatives, such as today's event, the Innovation Fund that you just mentioned, and the other opportunities. So you can count on the European Union to support you. We need innovation, we need innovators, and we will be looking forward to working together in the next few years. Thank you so much.